Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, as the title suggests, was Carly selfish, choosing her happiness, choosing her happiness over her kids' safety and well-being? Now, I think we already know what my answer to that is, and I know it's going to sit there and piss off a lot of people. Well, it's just something that I'm actually good at. But regardless, if I'm sitting there purposely pissing people off, we all know the answer is true. She had a good man, Jax, and she decided to sit there and dump him to sit there and be with Sonny. Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna go there tonight. Okay, we're gonna go there on how selfish Carly is and why Drew was right. I don't care if it was the wrong time or not. He was right. Point blank, effing period. Now we're gonna sit there and talk about all the soaps tonight: General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Born and Beautiful, and Young and Restless. As you are coming in, make sure you do hit the like button because it really does help. GH fans in the chat, how you doing tonight? Amy's in the chat, how you doing tonight? Black Mom, Mr. GQ's in the chat, how you doing tonight? Cherry Ice Cream's in the chat, how you doing tonight? Danny R is in the chat, how you doing tonight? Gloria's in the chat, how you doing tonight? Last Day, how are you doing tonight? It's good to see you, my friend. Queen of the South is in the chat, how are you doing tonight? Hope everyone had a good Sunday. I'm not gonna be on for like longer than an hour tonight because I do gotta wake up like super early. Um, oh, we're gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna cook. We're gonna cook, baby. We're gonna cook. We're gonna have a good time doing it too. As you're coming in, make sure you hit the like button. And just be aware that I am one person. There's 16 people in this chat. I'm not gonna get to every single person. Just understand that. Of course, I gotta sit there and see how the queen is doing. Been good. Been a while, life's yeah, I get you Last Day. I get you. It's always good to sit there and have you though, whenever you're able to come through. Op Dog, Carly and Jack split because he was still in love with Brenda. I don't remember that. But yeah, she had a good man. Shots for Jacks. I don't understand how you go back and look. Okay. All right. But I don't understand how you actually have your son get I don't understand how you have your son get shot in the head and you decide to get back together with him and have a damn baby. Like, in what universe does that actually work and make sense? I mean, I know people love them as a power couple and everything like that, but like, you would think that the first time that something like that happens, whoa, okay, we can't be together. But I mean, let's be honest, she chose to sit there and be with a very violent man. And I don't give a shit how young she was. She chose her happiness. Yeah, well, you know what? He didn't sit there and get Carly's children hurt. He was never a walking magnet for danger. But she didn't leave Jack's Sonny. I mean, my point is, you can sit there and take Jax out the equation for a hot minute because let's not get hung up on that. The point is, Michael had a bullet in his head, and she eventually chose to go back. She eventually chose to go back with him. Hell, you should have never sat there and chose him in the first place. We're gonna be honest. You know what kind of man he was. We're gonna sit there and play that. Dolomatics is in the chat. Was good. Now, what the hell else wound up happening? Amber's in the chat. I hope you had a good birthday. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about, people. A lot to talk about. We're going to cram all this in there. Well, I'm very happy to hear that, Dolomatics. Very happy to hear that. I guess the answer is yes, but I don't think that Carly did that on purpose. Rather she did it on purpose than not, she still did it. But I'm glad you did answer the question, so I appreciate that. Francis in the chat, how you doing tonight? Last day says Steffi is something else. Woman is way too obsessed with mommy and daddy being ghetto to the point that is. You mean getting it on? I know you mean getting it on. I, Steffi's delusional for a couple of different reasons. She actually here's the thing. Last day, she actually think that that goofy ass Daffy chick is irresistible to men. Like all men just want that goofy ass Daffy chick. Remember that stupid little thing she started doing? I can't get over that. I can't get over that. That's her big plan. And even if here's the thing, even if Daphne does break them up, Carter still has control of the company. What is Daphne going to do then? Is there a part two to this plan? That's my whole thing. Is there a part two to this plan? Because I'm very curious. And Taylor, Willa doesn't seem worried about Michael. Sarah, I think that's her name. Citra, Citra. I think that's how you pronounce your name, Citra. That's right, Francis. Dominic says, "Yep, Carly was selfish, and she continues to double down when called out." Exactly. Well, in hindsight, it's 2020. My ass. Lasse says, "Yes." What was that thing Daphne was doing? You mean that goof? Was she was trying to, um, get Carter and hope to smell her perfume. That was her putting him under her spell. That was like the most goofiest shit I think I've ever seen in a hot minute. What's good, running around? Because she doesn't want Doug to die, but she does love. She didn't actually do us right because she chose to sit there and be with a mobster. So, I mean, that's not flaws. That's just like being absolutely effing selfish. In fact, I think it's the opposite. It doesn't matter. The point is, GH fan, she chose wrong because she chose her own self and her own happiness above her kids' safety. Yana says, absolutely yes. Carly has been selfish since she rode into Port Charles. Exactly. When she came in there and she decided to break up her mom and when she decided to break up her mom's marriage. And apparently the selfish train didn't stop there. Lastly, it says Finn like does he has his own opinions because what man is okay with having blank and then talking about his wife, mom? Yeah, that's some weird shit right there. That is some weird shit. That's some weird shit. Francis says, but also Carly judging Drew for sleeping with his nephew's wife, but Carly slept with her stepfather to yes, yes. Thank you, Francis. Ooh, the hypocrite just keeps on rolling, huh? Ron says, Albert, I know that when Stephanie dumped Philip, that she was going to see Sarah to blab. I don't know if she actually was actually going to do that. Oh, that's cool, Ryan. That's good to know. Doesn't mean I'm not going to sit there and drag it for what she did 30 years ago. I'm doing good, Black Mom. I'm doing good. I'm in good spirits. I'm in a good mood. We're going to have a good time, Black Mom. Donna says also haven't forgotten how selfish Carly wrecked Tony Jones' life. He went off the rails because of her. There you go. There you go. And she had the audacity to sit there and say, "Oh well, Drew, you're selfish." Yeah, the same guy who actually went to jail for her ass. And remember, Carly actually did that to herself. Okay, because Drew and Michael told her not to, like start selling the stocks and stuff like that because they knew it was insider trading. Well, you know what? Maybe. Well, I'm not. I'm kind of on a rant about Carly for a hot minute. Carly got herself in that position to get arrested for insider trading. Okay, she put herself in that position. She put herself in that position, and it was Drew that went to jail and sacrificed himself for her. But he's selfish. Yeah, okay, boom. Ungrateful ass. Patty cakes, Patty. I love Carly, but the answer to this question is yes, she is selfish because she knew when she was pregnant with Michael, she chose then and there. And since then, so much has happened. Yes. And yes, Ron, just to be very clear, I thought that was so stupid that Philip was just talking about the forgery and everything. And then guess what happened? He got on the phone when Stephanie finished reaming his ass out. And he still was like, oh, just make sure you don't tell Xander or anybody about the forged letter. It's like Broham did not learn a damn thing from talking and having anybody that could just walk up behind you at any point in time. Like, Donna says, let's not forget her knocking out AJ and dosing him with alcohol after he had gotten sober so he can keep Michael. Ooh. Yes. Yes, Donna, yes. Has he changed a lot? Francis says Albert Michael is going to survive the digitalis. I I feel like he is because Frank did sit there and say that he's not going to recast. So I'm assuming that the door is going to be open for him to come back if he chooses. Lastly, he says, Finn, I don't know how anybody could think he's a good character. The guy has no balls or backbone. It would be interesting if he cheated on Steffi. You know, it would serve her right though, last date, since she kissed Liam twice, and we still aren't gonna sit there and talk about that. Well, I'm here for it, Donna, but no, I think we kind of get the point. Citrus says, I think Sarah will not tell because she wants him and Philip to get along. She will be afraid what he will do to him. Yeah, exactly. And you saw the previews, right? I just finished watching the previews. So now that he knows, because she knows, and she's like, "Yo, listen, I think Stephanie did actually want to tell him." And I think Sarah's like, "Hey, listen, if Philip finds out, I mean, if Xander finds out, he's definitely going to sit there and unalive Philip." Carly was a headache when she was in her 20s. Sarah Brown did a great job portraying her. Yep, Sarah Brown, aka Beyond Troopers. Last day says, don't forget that she also cheated on Finn with Liam in 2020. Had a had to get a DNA test to prove Hayes was Finn's son. I would I would so be here for Finn cheating. It will make him interesting. I was like, first of all, you don't have a job, you're an effing coward and a thief. Ronnie, he's just in a bad situation. Thank you, Francis. Yes, just hit that like button because it really does help. What's good, Darby? Hit that like button. Please hit that like button. And while you're at it, become a member also. I'm putting out a video for members. Um, it's going to be my Drew Kane story. Okay. I'm gonna put it out after the stream. We'll talk about it tomorrow a little bit. You know. Well, Danny, apparently he was trying to be a better father, but Carly decided to sit there and douse him with alcohol so he could sit there and be back off the wagon because, that's something that Carly thought was smart to do. That's right, Francis. Cheers. Cheers, my love. Darby says, "Are you here worshiping?" No, I'm talking about the video I'm going to be putting out tonight for members. So check that out after I do my live stream because I'm going to put it out right after. That when Michael grew up, he went to the Quartermains on his own. Carly did that mess for no reason. Ooh, ooh. But no, Ron. I mean, he's trying. I mean, what he did to Julie was messed up, and he does feel guilty about that, which is, you know. Oh, let me hit the like button. Okay, cool. Hey, we got 15 likes. We got 35 people in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button because it does help. Tom. Let's go, Team Carly and Josh. Oh, Tom, you're not going to be happy with me tonight. Princess says, wonder why no Quartermain's not at a hospital for Michael. I know, Brooklyn, Ned, Olivia, right? Brian says, do you think that Cyrus really believes that he's doing God's work by killing patients, or do you think that it's just an excuse? Right. At this point, I'm sitting there thinking that he's really doing that because think about it, Ryan. When he saw Michael and he started doing the whole cross thing or whatever and blessing him and saying, I'm going to deliver you from your pain, you can tell just by looking at Michael that he is in hell. So I really do think, at least with Michael, I don't know about what you call it though. Um, yeah, exactly. Apodoc with Dex is a little bit different. Ron says, "Do you think that these doves will come back for Doug, or will they unalive him?" No, they can't get Bluff from a stone. So, my gorgeous queen cat lady, my Brenda Barrett to my Jasper Jacks. Cat lady is already in bad kitty mode, and I just love her. Okay, what kind of crap is Abby talking tonight? Because not staying if he's only on the wrong side tonight. The wrong side. wrong. I didn't think it was a wrong side. I thought that this was this thing called perspective. I'm gonna have to teach Cat Lady a lot of stuff this year. I'm gonna have to teach Cat Lady a lot of stuff this year. Tom says I'm not tripping on your dislike for the Corinthos folks. Let's go, Sonny and Jason. Oh no. I'm just not there saying I'm gonna drag Jocelyn's ass tonight. I'm going to drag. Absolutely, Danny. Absolutely. I am Team Willow and Team Drew. I think they are hot. They are sexy. They are the it couple, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But I love my girl Angie. Island says Angels of Mercy is often in a position of power and may decide the victim would be better off. Yeah. Yes, I am. It really wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad, Ron. And she was more understanding, so. Oh wow, Donna, it's gotten that bad. Damn. And Justin says I'm on team Carly and Josh. Yeah. What's good, Gemini? Ooh, well, Tom, I'm not exactly a fan of that word, but to be honest, Jocelyn does not. What's good, Prince? Jocelyn does not get to sit there and speak. She does not get to sit there and speak and start talking about, oh, calling Willow a cheater when her ass cheated. Okay? Jocelyn treated Cameron like a goddamn toilet seat. And the fact that she came out her mouth and that they're talking about somebody else is a cheater when her ass cheated, nah, bro. You get to sit there and shut your goddamn mouth. And he says, I'm watching Days of Our Lives lately to pass this week and I'm enjoying the storyline with yeah, no, Days I like Days. Um it's actually starting to get good again. Seriously, Darby, I'm like, yo, she doesn't need to sit there and it thank you, Donna. And she's another person for her to sit there and say, talk about Willow when she cheated like there's no tomorrow. Get the F up out of here. Carly sat there and cheated from cheated to cheated to cheated. Like, no. And I'm not sitting there giving her an excuse because what Willow did was wrong. But we're not going to sit there. Eh, I get that. I get that, Donna. I mean, I get that, Ryan. But, my whole thing is like, Jocelyn needs to shut the F up. Like, seriously, she really needs to shut the F up. Hypocritical ass. And honestly, to tell you the truth, when Willow came out and practically shut shut Carly and Sonny up and was like, hey, listen, I'm his wife. Okay. Any doctor's gonna be sitting there talking to me now. This is the type of Willow that would gladly pop Jocelyn in her goddamn mouth. You know what, Gemini? We're gonna agree to disagree. I'm gonna get to you in 1 second. You know what, Prince? I respect your opinion. I respect your opinion, and I'm just going to sit there and say that I value your opinion. What do you think Brendan is wanting Josh to find? Is wanting to find Dex killer than putting her in? Yeah, I said the same thing too. I said the same thing. I was like, you try and date her mom, trying to give her mom. You going to sit there and put her in danger? Isaiah, it's been a minute. I've been. The show's trying to give us to not want AJ as Michael's parents was some of the worst gaslighting ever. Patty says, really, Albert, Jocelyn was a kid. I don't care. Wait a minute. I don't care. You're not going to sit there. Nope. Nope. I don't give a shit. Okay. At the end of the day, you cheated and you're going to sit there and start coming at somebody else for what they did. Get the F up out of here. I don't give a shit if they were a teenager. She still did it. She was a. No. Exactly. She's damn near a grown ass adult at this point. Oh, she's a teenager. She's a kid. You goddamn right. I'm gonna sit there and drag Johnson's ass. Nobody, Darby. But you know one of my rules is though, right? No one is spared the rod. What's good, Julian? And thank you, Donna. She's damn near a full grown ass adult. Prince says there's a difference, and that's the thing, and I respect that. But to me, there's not. To me, it's really not. You're a cheater, and you had the audacity to sit there and call somebody else out something for what you did. So to me, nope. But I respect your opinion. Absolutely, Tom. Absolutely, Tom. Tom. I thought the main rule was drink till the bottle empties. What's good, Sean? Carly and Sonny are the worst parents. Michael had no choice. Jason is at least level-headed. You know, Gemini. Here's the thing, now. She said that, and I respect what you're saying. When she said it, I didn't give a shit. I'm gonna be honest. Yes, Janet, I love this aggression, this aggressive Willow. Willow came out like a boss. This Willow will sit there and gladly humble Jocelyn's little ass. Let her speak that way to this version. Cat lady, make sure to hit the dislike button in the way it helps the channel a lot. I love her. I love my cat lady. That's trash. True suggested. It's too far. I'm waiting. I get that, Ryan. But see, my whole thing is like, and I get that part. But I mean, you sat there and you took her kids, right? You sat there and you took her goddamn kids. So at this point, hey, listen, the kid gloves are off. See, cat lady, you being a bad influence. I love her. Ron says, Albert, I ain't looking at no damn effing bell getting with EJ. What the F is wrong with these writers? Are they? What's good, Daniel? Are you not a fan of Sarah? Spider Quick? Willow hasn't let Michael see the kids before his accident or the family. I thought they saw each other on they saw each other brunch, right? It was good, Daniel. I love her. Let me ask you a question, Spider Quick. What character do you like? What character do you like? Or what characters do you like if you like multiple characters? Yeah, I gotta get that part, Spider Quick. That's a little cringe. Justin says, I hate Drew and Willow from the bottom of my heart. Wow, that's kind of OD. Um, have a baby. I hope Willow. Okay, yeah, that's kind of a lot. Last Age says Willow is a horrible person. Carly may not be the greatest person in the world, but okay. Francis says, how do you think Willow will react when she finds out about? Oh, she's gonna be pissed. She's gonna be pissed. What's good, Warrior Hero? No, but like, I mean, give me some characters, Spider quick. She's gonna be pissed. She's gonna be pissed at Drew. She's gonna be pissed at what you call it. Um, yeah, no, she's gonna be pissed. She's gonna feel betrayed. Nina's gonna look stupid. Ava's already looking kind. Ava's already looking hella stupid right now. If we're gonna be honest. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Donna. What's good, Jonathan? Well, let's be honest. Let's be honest, Justin. Jocelyn don't have a right to sit there and be coming at anybody about cheating when she used camera like a toilet seat. I don't give a shit if they didn't have kids, and I don't care if they weren't married. She still cheated. But we're supposed to sit there and cut her a break because she's a kid and she's a teen. My ass ain't cutting her a goddamn thing. I would drag that chick to the wheels fall off. Flight Quick says look like Sarah's going down next week, but who's off? Him, Josh, Sonny, Jason. Hey, where'd you get that from? Sean says, Albert, we see Cyrus as the killer, as no mystery. Yeah, yes, I am. That's the thing, Gemini. I'm going to sit there and say this again. But you know, Justin, I'm gonna answer your question the same way I'm answering Gemini's question. I don't like hypocrites. I don't care if Jocelyn was a teenager and they're grown adults. A cheater, in my eyes, is still a cheater, right? A cheater is still a cheater. Okay. So I'm not going to sit there and ream somebody for the same shit that I did. So I'm not doing that. And the thing is, and I'm going to be completely honest, and I'm just going to sit there and say this, and then I'm going to move on. One, I'm standing by exactly what I said, 10 toes down. Two, I do think that if people didn't really like Willow as much, they would sit there and see just how much of a hypocrite that Jocelyn's coming across. But because Willow is public enemy number one, then we got to sit there. Gemini says young and dumb is young and dumb. I don't give a shit. She still did it, and I'm still dragging her. I'm not sitting there I'm not using kid gloves on her because she was a teenager, which, by the way, she was like 20, by the way. Let's not sit there and try to act like like she was 15. Prince will you like to compare with your teenage years? Yeah, I will, Prince. I would drag myself. I would drag myself for every decision that I've ever made in life. I don't care how young I was. First of all, Tom, we're not talking about me. But here's the thing, though. If I was a person that sat there and cheated, I'm not going to sit there and come at somebody else. Gemini says on the show she was a teenager. On the show, she was like 20 something years old, 19 at best, but she was over 18. But yes, I will drag my just to be very clear. You're grown and learn from your mistakes. Okay, but I still made them. Though I still made them. I still made those mistakes. For instance, I got to hold myself accountable for it, and I can't come at somebody else with the same energy for the sins that I've done. So that's how I look at it. I'm not just dragging her. I would happily, gladly drag myself through glass. So, yeah. And I'm not trying to be super intense. It's just like, I don't like hypocrites, you know? What's good, LaShawn? Jordan needs to leave her great niece. Yeah, that level of obsession is just like Ryan says. It wasn't just about the cheating. It wasn't just about the cheating. Wow, we Darby said you don't need to drag yourself, Albert. That's what I love that. That's probably my second favorite comment on top of Cat Lady. That is amazing. I love it. That's good. I like that. That's what I said, Island. That was good. I can't even be mad at that. I can't even be mad at that. I can't be mad at that. That was good. Johnson says the same with Josh and Willow wasn't actually from GH. It was from an episode of Cheaters. I used to watch that show religiously, though, too. Yeah, there you go, Gemini. I am so glad that you pointed that out. Thank you, Gemini. That was good, Darby. That was that was good. Oh yes, yes, Daniel. I can't wait for that shit. Chad is the most dumbest character in soap operas because why would he ever be around Cat? So he's supposed to just brush everything. No, but holding grudges doesn't do you any good. That's the thing, and it's not like Chad has never made a mistake. No, thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that, though. But no, no. But here's the thing, though, Francis. Island, no, not yet. But here's the thing, though. Julie was sitting there saying, "Well, you're not going to sit there. Have you need to drag? Oh, Tom, we have about an hour or something. And it's 5 days a week, so I'm going to sit there and be dragging people all goddamn day long. Yeah. Oh, my girl, Angel. What's good, Angel Blue? But here's the thing, though. But here's the thing, though. Ron, you're going to have to let me answer one question first. Here's the thing, though. Julie was sitting there saying the same thing. Well, you're not going to forgive him, are you, Chad? I mean, you're not going to forgive him. You're not going to forgive her. And I'm like, the thing is, Julie, she was okay. Here's the thing: Julie was just in there saying how much she regretted not doing enough for Doug, that she should have did more, that she could have did more. Okay, you just practically said that you could have did things differently, but yet you're gonna sit there and say to Cat, "Oh, well, Cat could have did things differently." Cat is literally sitting there saying that Cat was blackmailed by um by Clyde. Oh well, she could have handled things differently. Uh, yeah, and hindsight is 2020, but the chick was under duress. Like, what are you talking about? Now, Tangent says Drew is the worst. I'm not a fan of Carly, but Drew is just wrong for sleeping and continuing to sleep with his nephew. Wife is messed up. Michael family along with. Okay. How you doing tonight? If they would have, but the thing is, Daniel, if they would have wrote him like this, then yeah, they probably would have. But my whole thing is like, you know, I get that. Thank you, Dar, because I'm like, boo, you've made mistakes in your 200 years of living on this planet. Okay, maybe you need to sit there and kind of just shish for a while and understand that Kat is a human being. She was looking out for her mother, like, and she also jumped in front of a bullet. She was going to jump from a bullet to sit there and stop her brother from unaliving Chad. But yet, people love to sit there and forget that shit. She did, Francis. She did actually legally adopt him. Lastly, says I never liked Willow. I always thought she was a terrible person. Um, how do you feel about Remy? How do you feel about Remy? Francis says thanks, Albert. Wasn't sure. Tom says you say in your review that Jax was a better father for Michael and Morgan. You really lost your rabbit mind. No, I have not. My goddamn rabbit fine. My goddamn rabbit mind is fine and dandy. Janet says Steffi and Finn will have issues. There's no way they would have done this scene otherwise. Hmm. What's good, Kaiwan? Oh, nice. You let me know. Um, but what does that mean now, love? Steffi and Finn will have issues. There's no way they would have done the scene otherwise. What do you mean? I don't understand. Angel said Jack is a safer option than Sunny. There we go. Exactly. So, but I'm out my rabbit mind. Okay. I'm out my rabbit mind. Francis says, I think Luna and Remy are going to work together because Luna is going after Will next and Remy wants Electra. But Francis, isn't he in jail? Janice says Finn will get involved with the perfume gal. Oh, that would be good. That would be hella good. He sent Morgan. That'd be hella good, Janet. He sent Morgan to military school, and really his only objective was to keep the boys away from Sunny. He didn't care about them for what? Tom. He sent Morgan to military school because Michael got shot in the head. Michael got shot in the head for simply standing too close to Sunny. What? I'm gonna sit there and say this again. Jack sent Morgan to military school to get far away from Sunny. Michael stood next to him and got shot in the head. So, like what? Tom, you're not exactly making a convincing argument. Angel says, I just want to know how the D gets in the penthouse. How the what? Oh, yes. Well, I mean, yeah, Jerry Jacks is something else, but I mean, Sonny is a walking target. So, I mean, come on, we're not going to do that. Johnson says Stephanie exposed Phillips' secret to Sarah. Yeah, I saw the preview. It's true, Daniel. Did Michael hit himself in the limbo? What's good, Ahmed ahead? Ryan says, what I'm worried about is that Nina and Willow may block Michael from seeing the kids when he returns to town. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Yes, Jonathan. Even Sarah was like, yo, listen, when he finds out that Philip faked that letter, that's gonna be his ass. But see, that's the thing though, Jonathan. Remember she said today, she was like, my job is to keep you in line. Your wife's job should never be to keep you in line. You're a grown ass man. Th- Angela said, didn't Carly Angel said, didn't Carly have Sonny son some of his father's rights of Morgan away so Michael could go? Hmm. Elliot says, yeah, no, not tonight or this week. All this negative about my fave. Good night, y'all. Oh, I still love my cat lady. Oh, cat lady. I love her. She is my beautiful queen. And come on, baby girl. You know how, I mean, cat lady, you know how I roll. She know how I roll. No one is spared the goddamn ride. I'm like, cat lady, I'll tell you what, how about next time you give me a list of characters that you like and I'll think about not going so hard on them. Just because I love you, though. How about we do that next time? See, I would only do that for cat lady. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, hit that goddamn like button. Hit the like button because it really does actually help. I'm just saying, Tom. Listen, for my cat lady, I would sit there and, you know, because she likes a lot of characters. So I would pick a couple and I'll be like, all right, maybe I don't need to go so hard. But just for cat lady, though. Dungeon says Willow isn't strong. She's just counting on that power of attorney mess to get what she wants. She wouldn't have to worry if she didn't cheat. Drew is Drew is a good man. Drew Kane is a good man. He's a misunderstood man. Okay, he's a man that's going through a dark time. Yes, Vivian is also returning this spring. I just can't believe, Jonathan. I just can't believe that he sat there and had this conversation. Stephanie found out, and then he called Stephanie. He's like, "Hey, listen, don't rat me out to Philip. I mean, don't rat me out to Xander, bro. You just got caught. You just got caught running your mouth and exposing your secrets." Oof, let's not go that far, Ryan. I mean, you comparing him to Weinstein? Hey, hey. Well, I mean, I get it. This is what happens when you think with emotions. But okay, I get it. Angel says, do you think Sonny and Jason will retire from the mob or just Jason? I think Sonny should go out in a blaze of glory. Because Sonny's gonna be gone anyway, eventually. Dory says, wasn't the door open when Philip was on the phone? Yeah, like an idiot. Hey, you know what, last day? People are fallible. Hey, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's a little kind of OD, Tom. Darby, what is this gaslighting you keep speaking of? Ron says, God says Nikisha Moore is over at Finch Tremaine's house. You're making advances to Cat Lady. Albert, get it together and stop waffling. You're a waffler. Oh, that is hilarious, Ron. That is hilarious. I think that might be the second funniest thing I've heard all night. I'm gonna read that shit again. Ryan says, "Oh, let me see. I'm gonna do one better. I'm gonna do one better. Let's screenshot this shit. Hold on. There we go. That was good. That was good. I can't pass up that. That was good. Oh, shit, hold on. Ryan, I would sit there and say that he does not know how to read the room. Okay, he does things that's OD. I wouldn't sit there and say creepy though. I think he does things that's kind of OD and a little over the top, but I wouldn't go creepy though. Ron says, God, since Nikisha Morris over at Phoenix Tremaine's house, you're making advances to Cat Lady. Albert, get it together and stop waffling. You're a waffler. That was good. That was good. That might be my favorite. That might be my second. I don't know. It's a tie between between you and Darby. That was good though. That was good. I like that. Okay, where was I? Thank you, Ron. I needed that. But I get that. I get that. That's definitely an over the top. I wouldn't go for creepy. But to be fair, I'm gonna sit there and be honest. To be fair, Ryan, a woman would find that more creepy than a man. If we're gonna be honest, right? Because let's just have the roles reversed. If it was a woman that did that, would you sit there and call her creepy? If a woman did the same thing that Drew did, would you automatically call her creepy? Be honest with yourself. Darby says Drew is creepy. I would put that. No, I'm asking a legitimate question. Tell me how he's creepy. Thank you, Jonathan. Days has Philip. Soon it will have Vivian again, and Will is also returning. A show with Philip, Vivian, and Will sounds like a throwback. Why is it a throwback? I mean, I like Philip, so oh no, that was just foreplay. That was just foreplay, Ryan. No, that's just foreplay. Do you see the reference I made? No, I don't get it. Well, there you go, Darby. Days has Philip soon or have Vivian again, and Will is also returning. No, I don't get it. I think I don't get it because I haven't watched the show as long as you know. So why don't you explain it? Because I don't get it because I haven't watched the show as long as you. You didn't answer my question though, Brian. I said if a woman did the same thing that Drew's doing, would you automatically sit there and say it's creepy? Jocelyn says, think about it. What show has characters named Philip, Vivian, and Will? Oh, okay. All right. I got that. Okay, I got that. Now I got that. Okay. Now I got that. You did a fresh print. Did a fresh prince on one. Well, that's just attraction, right? That's attraction. That's burning. And for the record, yes, I would say, okay, just checking. Took me a second. No, that's just attraction, you know? That's burning desire. Like scorching hot. Ryan says, so Albert, why don't you want Vivian to admit that she tomato tomato. I see a little bit different, but I respect your opinion, Ryan. I'm just saying, Tom Glasser says, I left for a month and Albert has lost his mind. Thank you, last day. Thank you. I don't know, Ryan. I feel like that's a difference of perspective. I feel like that's just the attraction, the allure, the seduction, you know? Ron says, so Albert, why don't you want Vivian to admit that she kidnapped her son and held him against his will? So also, because why would you just admit your whole plan for her, Ron? That doesn't make any sense. Well, last day I will sit there and say you have a good sense of humor. But I mean, if do you want to go there tonight, last day? Because yeah, exactly, cherry ice cream. But see, here's the thing, though. I'm gonna get you a question in 1 second. Hold on. I'm like one person, so just give me a second. Hold on. Um, but see, here's the thing, though, cherry ice cream. Last day, I've been in Kyrie's streams a couple of times. Aren't you still rooting for Remy? Wasn't you and in Kyrie's streams and that they're rooting for Remy and that they're defending Remy? You know, the guy who literally sat there and stalked Electra, who put fake nudes on the internet for the entire world to sit there and see. But that was the guy that you was defending now, right? So, but I lost my mind though, right? I want to make sure we're on even playing field, all right? Sean says Tessa and Daniel interaction against wonder how Lucy feels about that. I don't think she would feel any way about it. Brian says, can I just say, as constructive criticism, that you're saying I respect your opinion comes off rather condescending? Oh, okay. So, Ryan, what would you want me to sit there and say? Why don't you sit there and give me some suggestions? Because, see, I'm saying I respect your opinion. I'm thinking that's being nice. See, I can simply sit there and say something dickish. Would you want me to sit there and be a little more dickish? Because I can go there too. Last day says good point. Absolutely, I have probably lost my mind. So yeah, see, there we go. There we go. There we go. I love it. One of my specialties is actually being a dick. So just remember that was me being nice. No, 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 not Kyrie's, Jonathan. It was last day. Ron says Albert because Vivian can say that it was the right thing to do. It benefits him. She can also say that Gabby is a trifling piece of garbage. I think having the mystery and the power behind her not knowing is more satisfying. Yeah, I didn't. I'm still waiting. Um, I get what you're saying, or something like that. Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing, Ryan. Would you like me to be more dickish? Because see, right now this is just foreplay, but I can actually be an asshole. So see, I don't do the whole back and forth thing. It's like I respect your opinion. I may not agree with it, but if you don't like that, then I mean, I can always sit there and go left. I'm not going to sit there and tear down your opinion just because your opinion is different than mine. But I mean, I can always switch that around. No, no, no. I'm just saying, Jerry Ice Cream. I mean, apparently, you sit there saying like, I respect your opinion is coming across as condescending. So if GH thinks that I'm being condescending, kind of dickish. Oof. Darby says you really can be the world biggest. Darby, this is not even me being close to being an asshole. Like this is not even close. This is like, and is the word used as both ever. He's worse in 2025. Well, Sean, it's only January. So that means we got 11 more months. Hopefully they'll do something. And I like to be the optimist in this one. Lastly, says, "Let me say this, Albert. You can take this what you will. I have my reasons to defend Remy." I mean, here's the thing. Last time, I only brought that up because you said that I lost my mind, and then I see in Kyrie's stream that you're defending somebody who put a woman's news and everything like that out to the world. So, um, to be fair, Ryan, I was being kind of okay. I was being a little kind of dickish, but I was also kind of be funny though too. And that, trust me, that's not being defensive. I'll tell you this much, Ryan. Whatever you think that I'm being in the moment is tame. But I was mostly being funny though than anything else. Yes, you gotta remember something, Ryan. I don't take this stuff as seriously as other people do. If I sit there and I shit on a character like Josslyn, which I enjoy thoroughly doing, it's out of fun. You know, last day says, I get it, man, I get it, but I have my friend. He's a great guy, but he did the same thing. So how can I put Remy down when I'm friends with somebody who did the same thing? No, I get it. It's you feel like you'll be a hypocrite. So I get that. I get that. Yeah, I'll sit there and say that much. Poncho says, I don't like Josh either, but she did drag Willow for what she did to Michael, and I agree. Doesn't mean I changed my opinion of her. She's still wrong for cheating on Sweet Cam. He's a nice guy. No, I get you, Tandra. I get to go extra. This is supposed to be a safe space. Oh, it is, Apodoc. What are you talking about? It's totally exactly. This is a safe space. Who is getting hostile? But no, Ryan. Oh yeah, no, trust me. Abadak, let me tell you something. Ryan, I have pissed Ryan off so many times. Sometimes I've done it on purpose, but GH fan is actually pretty cool. They still come back to my chat. They still come back to my videos. Um, Willow trying to mention Dex. He's a waste of a character. I don't remember Willow trying to mention Dex though. But oh yeah, no, Abadoc. Trust me. I tell you much. I tell you this much, Abadoc. When I start getting hostile, you know. Johnson says the Cyrus just killed Michael. No. Well, he started the process. I would sit there and say he started the process. Yeah, of course, JH. But listen, it's mostly because I don't take it that seriously. You know, this is fun to me. Besides JH fan, I've had people that have actually been just rude and nasty. They're no longer here. Lastly, it says I would be 100%. I would be a hypocrite if I put Remy down. I cannot, in good conscience, say something about this without feeling like complete another jackass because of my friend. It's a very delicate situation, and because I like you, I'm not going to sit there and really put my 2 cents into it. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. He started the process, which he started that process pretty fast, Lisa and Jonathan. Like he already put the stuff into the IV. So he's, but I don't think they're gonna kill him off though. But usually, thing is, Ryan, it's like Brock TV. When somebody gets out of pocket with Brock TV, Brock will curse him out. I don't think I need to go that far, but I will have a good time at their expense before I do block them. So Ryan says, so how will Gabby take this news that Vivian is the one that destroyed her marriage by keeping her son away and forging a signature? Ron, I think the fact that she doesn't know is power to her. Exactly, Donna. Exactly. So yeah, Jonathan, they're not gonna. I mean, granted, I've mentioned this. I'll be honest though. I do agree, Donna. They're not gonna kill him off. I will say this much though. Okay, if they do, for whatever reason, um, well, I'm gonna look pretty stupid. uh, Debbie says Brock would not curse them out. He would humble them with using curse words. It's kind of the same thing, though, Darby. Brian says, what do you think of Brendan at this point? He seems pretty sincere about helping Carly and his family. Yes, he does. But I think it's more of a fixation on Carly, though, if you're gonna be honest. I like Brendan though. I like Brendan. Every time Brendan is there. Hmm, I guess you can do that. I guess you could do that, Darby. Patty Cake says if they do kill Michael, it's not like he has to stay dead. He's a soap opera. Is a soap opera or dead or not dead? Drew is a good man. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Johnson says Brendan is fine. Yeah. Yeah, Brennan's cool. I like him. They also actually did a new intro. They didn't. We didn't. I didn't talk about that shit. They did a new intro this week. I just. Oh, Tom. I'm gonna probably go right back at that part and be like, God damn, that was cringe. But then I get to blame it on the alcohol. Ron says, so Albert, what can she, meaning Gabby, do about is that his mom had him kidnapped just to destroy her marriage? Tom says, me too. Um, hmm, I don't know, Ryan. Like I said, I think it's just like she wants to keep that information to herself. Like, why reveal the big plan for her? Why reveal the big plan? Citrus says Carly is tolerable with Brendan. Patty says Drew is a good man. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with me? Don't even miss me. Don't even mess with me. I'm not the one or two or three or four. Oh, okay. So yeah, I think that Drew is a really good man. I think that he's a flawed man. He makes mistakes. You know, Contest is always drunk off the wine. You need to hear this. Ryan says, "Who's your favorite and least favorite new character on contract over the past year?" Options are Gio, Isaiah, Brennan, Brendan, right off rip. Here's the thing: Gio's not a bad character. We just don't see him flushed out more. We don't see a story for him. Isaiah has more of a story, and Isaiah came in after Gio. Kai, eh, he's okay, but Brendan by far. Oh, Ryan says Brock TV needs to be careful with the cursing before YouTube demonetizes his channel. Hmm. That's what happened to your buddy Phoenix Tremaine, right? You know, Phoenix Tremaine, who is much more of a better fit for um Nikisha than me because apparently I need Viagra. Content says all of them better than Drew. Drew is a flawed man. I sound like Kyrie's right now, but like Drew is a flawed man. You know, I get it. I get it. Good people can do bad things at times. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're a bad person. Yeah, Upper Doc, like I said, good people do bad things sometimes. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad. Johnson says, "Do you think Josh will confront Cyrus?" Yeah, she would. She would do something stupid like that. That is true, Donna. But I think it's more just like cursing throughout the whole stream. But yes, throughout the whole like video. Yes, Donna is correct. Damn, Donna, you're smart. One of the main reasons why I rock with you, Donna. What's good, Deluxe Drew hasn't been the same since he got beat down in prison. Hey, listen, you realize he ain't taking no more of anybody else's ish. Okay, he ain't taking Carly's ish. My favorite and least favorite. My least favorite so far is going to be Lulu. My favorite is going to be Jason. Jason, Jason is always going to be my favorite. Jade fan. I bought a bunch of black T-shirts because Jason. When I first started watching the show, I bought a bunch of black T-shirts because I love the Jason character so much. Okay, like literally black T-shirts when I used to watch it in high school, and yet I would still drag him. But Jason is that guy. Tom says these so-called Navy SEAL. My gorgeous queen cat lady forgot to ask, do y'all think Cyrus is low key working with Sitwell? Ooh. I like her. I like her, Ryan. I know that some people don't like her because they miss a sweet version of her, but I like her though. And she went to college, and college changes people. I don't like the pettiness that she's doing with Josslyn though. I don't like that. I think it's kind of stupid if we're gonna be honest. Like her whole pettiness is stemming from when they were like kids, like in summer camp. It's kind of stupid if we're gonna be honest. But other than that, I like her. Lakeisha was good. Lakeisha. Ron says, I don't know what words or language Phoenix said, but he stated that one of his videos got demonetized. That's why he has to be careful. No, and I get it, Ron. I get it. Um, Playing the game of YouTube can be a very, you know, and Cat Lady, I was just sitting there saying, Cat Lady, maybe you could sit there and send me a list of characters that you don't want me to go so hard on, and I'll sit there and see if I can trim it down, depending on which character that you like. But just for you, Cat Lady, just because I love you. Johnson says, do you think the guy Javi's dating will be exposed? He will be exposed. It's just how long it's going to take. And I want to know why. I want to know why he's doing it. That's my thing. I want to know why he's doing it. Tracy, happy Friday. Ryan says I love this week of GH. Let's see how many characters care about Michael next week. It's actually really funny, Ryan, our GH fan. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's really funny, GH fan. I used to be kind of like you in a sense. Like if somebody would sit there and talk about my favorite character, I would go off. Let me tell you something. Years ago, you come at Sunny, I would damn near lose Jason, are you kidding me? You come at Jason? Oh, we got problems. I think it's morely because I do this now that I can understand. Like, you come out of somebody's favorite character, they tend to lose their shit, but it's like they're coming at it from a fan's point of view. Johnson says the only reason I can think is because they reject that. Yeah, I hope it's something more than that. I hope it's something more than that. Because days haven't been bad right now. And it's weird too, because I'm actually sticking up for the Amy character or Sophia's mom's character. Also, another thing, I actually do have a Young and the Restless review that I'm thinking about putting out since I actually put it out there. Ron says, how do you feel about Carrie being the one? I mean, at least we know, but I want to know why. Oh yeah, no, GH fan. No, Kristen Storm is she looking kind of good. Donna says I used to be the same way, but now even my favorite characters in GH to work my nerves and I have to call them out on their nonsense. Yeah, no, it's just that's what that's the thing though, Donna. That's why I try not to get so combative when I say something about a character that people like. Because one, I'm not going to sit there and shit on somebody's opinion, and two, I get it to some extent. Or at least I try to. That could be true. He did actually have a lot of scam. He did actually have a lot of time scamming people in his day. Sure, Jonathan. Deluxe says, "Do you have a favorite storyline from GH?" Yes, the water pathogen. The water pathogen would always be my favorite story, always, because it was an ensemble cast. Everybody was affected. Um, that's true, Ryan. I'm very tempted to sit there and look at those movies on Disney Plus. Um, yeah, the water pathogen story, and then the next one will be the Metro Court hostage, of course, situation. Duan Lee was right. I totally forgot about that shit. See, we got so caught up in GH. I totally forgot about that. Um, so now Jack. Yes, Tom. I love the Metro. That's where we got introduced to Jerry Jacks. Um, what the hell was I listening to this thing? Oh yeah, so now Jack is Luna's father on Born and Beautiful. It was a great one, Donna. Um, but I'm like, okay, so now Jack is Luna's father and not the guy, not Tom on the Born and Beautiful. So does that like lessen her killing Tom because, well, at least she didn't sit there and kill her father? Because I feel like that's what that is. I feel like that's what they're trying to do. Curly says, wait, what? And so now Finn is Luna's brother. What the F? We said that a year ago. We did? Yes, we did. We did, Cat Lady. Yes, we did. Yeah, Jonathan. I saw the previews. I saw the previews. Hmm. No, he was not the original Jerry Jacks. I mean, I wasn't watching the show, but they did sit there and say that he had like a face transplant or something. If I ever give some time, Donna, I'll probably go back and watch some scenes. I used to when I had more time. Duane says, and I always said Lee was right. Well, now you get to sit there and brag about it. Yeah. Or cat lady, maybe because we were talking on the chat so much that the writers decided to put it in there. They decided to put it in the story because of us. Jade fan, the black and white ball story was pretty good too, although they killed my girl Emily. And then they brought her back. Well, and then they brought back the actress, and they had her back as Rebecca Shaw, and then nobody cared, and then they just got rid of the character. Remember that part, Jade fan? She came back as Rebecca Shaw, and then Ron says, Albert, why isn't Sheila on her birth control? But Ron, what did you say before though? Didn't you sit there and say that Sheila better not use birth control? Like you said that Sheila Carter better not use birth control, right? Kelly says, but that's how it looks back then, lol. Will said he was the daddy, then took him off and we didn't see him no more. Yeah, I think they were influenced by us. Eh, it was okay. It was okay. I didn't hate. I wasn't a super fan, but I also like, you know, I was surprised that they did kill her off though. Kelly says, "Yeah, you said that, Ron." Yeah, well, listen, Sheila Carter, according to Ron. Oh, oh, Cat Lady, you were gone too. Apparently, Ron has something to say about you, me, and Nikisha. Apparently, I lost my mind and I was waffling and everything. Absolutely, Jay's fan. I'll tell you this much though. When the funeral happened with Lila, and everybody was there at the funeral for the episode. It didn't feel like an episode. It felt like a funeral. Kelly says, I was gonna say, are we making waffles? Yeah. I mean, I did sit there and look at those pancakes, and they're pretty good. But I mean, if we're gonna make some waffles, we can make some waffles. We can make both. Why limit ourselves? But yeah, that was the thing, though. Yeah, we can make waffles and pancakes. I'm cool with both. Whatever you want, you can't let you get what you want. But yeah, it felt like a an actual funeral. Ron says, yes, I did, Albert. She better be on her birth control. Yeah, what, Ron? Ron, don't you mean that she better not be using birth control? I thought you want Sheila to not use birth control. Not changing it up on me right now, are you? Come on, Ron. Don't start messing up my orbit. Don't do that. Oh, thank you, Ron. No, I mean, no, that's a good thing. That's a good thing, Ryan. I'm just not there saying like, it felt like a genuine funeral. Absolutely, cat lady. Whatever you want. You are the queen. Goddamn right. Whatever you want, cat lady. Ryan says, yes, Albert, you are waffling just like Reg and Liam because Nikisha Moore is spending time at Phoenix. Oh, Ron. Now you see what I'm talking about, Jay's fan? Ron is my just. You know what a jester is, right? Wink, wink. No, they're not killing Michael, but they are. They're edging to the close, edging to that point. We'll say they're edging to that point. Oh no, Ron, I know exactly what you're saying. Taiwan. I think Drew is going to be the reason why gets control of a grandkids. Mel Benson has finally got revenge from heaven. Albert Bostic. Okay. See, now you get it. Now you get it, Change fans. See? Now you get it. There you go. And I am the king. Be real. But Ron controls my love life, and you know, apparently, according to him, I need to be on Viagra, which is the last thing I need to be on. Oof. Well, yeah, Ryan, he does. It's called working out like a madman. I mean, that guy is jacked. Like that guy is built. Like, and he's like in his 50s. That's what kind of magic power he has. That guy is jacked. Was the one that Sonny killed Sabrina and pushed Elizabeth Weber down the stairs. Really? Damn, I missed a lot. I took a hiatus from General Hospital for a little bit. I missed so much. Tom says trash. I don't get it. Okay. Unfortunately, unlike last night, which I probably can't do, I think I'm going to sit there in the stream here because I do have to wake up early tomorrow, just like I did yesterday. Or at least tomorrow. No, fuck it. We're gonna go for a little bit. We're gonna go to like 9:50. We're gonna go to like 9:48. We're gonna go 9:48. We're gonna be on for a little bit longer, just a little bit though. Listen, Ryan. Let me tell you something, Ryan. There's a rule that I always sit there and say: no one is spared the ride. Okay, Jason Morgan is my favorite character, and I will not spare him. I will read Jason the same way I read Carly, the same way I read Willow, the same way I read Drew. Everybody gets a Jage fan. Wink says a 5 minute king. Yeah, the thing is, Wink, like when I gotta wake up at 3:45 in the morning, which is already depressing as shit. My only saving grace is that the minute I come home, I get to sleep. I literally come in here, I turn on some music, and then I just go to sleep. And see, I couldn't really do that today because reviews and soaps. So I think I'll watch The Young and the Restless, and then I'll get ready for the members live. Tom says, "No, you don't. You're it's all good, Wink. It's all good. I will definitely get some sleep." Tom says, "No, you don't. You and your favorite characters." Okay, Tom. Quentin says, "I joked earlier to a friend that I don't feel bad about using as an insult since it's con." Oh, okay. No, the only thing Ryan, the only thing I generally don't do is slut shaming. That's something that I don't do. Oh no, I know, no, I know biblical from the Bible. No, I know what you mean. I'm saying like the only thing I don't generally tend to do is slut shame. Like I have a very, I just don't like it. So I will sit there and read a woman out, Like there's no tomorrow. I don't feel like it's ever a need to go there. And I'm much more creative. Just like certain words you don't use, there's certain things I don't do. Damn, yeah, I totally forgot about that though. Tom says Jason is not your favorite character. Jewel is, and I'm going to stay at 10 toes down on that. Jason is not my favorite character. Oh, Julie is. Okay, Tom. Okay, all right, I respect that. I'm glad you're telling me who my favorite character is. I mean, Ron sits there and tells me apparently who I'm allowed to date. Um, but Ron also says that I have a woman that's being tied up in my closet, which I don't, by the way. But Ron says I do. Danny Bear apparently is tied up in my closet somewhere, according to Ron. And Akeisha Moore likes to spit in my wine, according to Ron. So yeah, that's pretty much my life is at this point. So Tom says ain't got nothing to do with somebody else's opinion. Kelly says that's where she's been at. See? I mean I kept it a secret for a while, but Ron is like the Batman of detectives, so but don't worry, she says hi, you know. She's good. Oh Tom, that's what I do. 7 days a week. Yeah, literally 6 days a week. You never seem to say anything about Jason you don't call a character. I don't I think the thing is, GH man, it just I find it to be disrespectful to women in the chat. So certain things that I won't go there with. And I generally don't like using that word either. I will rarely use that word. Rarely. I did yeah, I did. I did. But see, in my mind, I was like, well, I'm listening. I'm calling a man that. Which, to be honest, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have said that. But he really pissed me off, though. That's why I said rarely. And again, Jade fan, that's my favorite character. Okay, so if that's my favorite character, no one is spared the rod. Everybody gets it. People sit there and say, well, Joslin's a teenager. Yeah, I don't care. Jason getting it, Sonny's getting it, Joslin's getting it. Carly's getting it, and I generally do like Carly most of the times. And you know damn well Nina's getting it. Now I still want them because apparently I have a lot of sway. I got Passions canceled, and I got One Like to Live canceled. So I think GA should sit there and listen to me as far as getting Anna and Jason back on track. It's like, what happened with that? Like seriously, they had a romance thing going on in whatever foreign country that I don't really know of, and then they just dropped that shit. I mean, did they really just cave? Sometimes and make sure you give you that same energy. Absolutely. So I know I'm not confused. Which Jay's characters you like? I like a lot of Jay's characters. There's not really too many Jay's characters that I don't like. Felicia's okay. I think as far as characters that I don't really care about that much would be Felicia, Brooklyn, Lois, Geo. Isaiah I'm kind of iffy on. Most characters I like. I like Dante. I like Chase. Thank you, Jonathan. And Jonathan got poor Charles canceled. Cutler says Albert gaslighting me, told me when we meet he loved the same fave. Told me when we meet told me when we met he loved the same fave that I did. Now years later he switched up. Shame Bad Bunny. I don't remember saying that. I don't remember saying that. But also, to be fair, Kathleen, first of all, I don't remember saying that. But if I did say that, I mean, when you watch soap, sometimes you like a character and then you don't like a character. That's just life, you know. But guess what, though? I love Cat Lady. I think that's the most important part is that I love her. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Eagle Fang, what's good? When is Tay going to put the big boy pants on and accept true responsibility for this action? Why is Sophia being written like a toddler all of a sudden since her mom showed up? Good point. What's good, Jillian? Can't stand Willow anymore. Hmm. Was there ever a point that you really could stand her? Right. I'm actually liking Willow now after what I saw today. Jewish fan says, I do think that you criticize Michael a lot because you care about the character, not obviously in a way, but in a soap fan kind of way. I mean, yeah, here's the thing, the GH fan. I don't think that Michael's the devil, right? I don't think he's the devil. But I look at that quality of having women just step over him and him just being the nice guy, you know? Exactly. It's just more like, have some backbone. Like to be honest, GH man, like even with Willow today was like, whoa. Willow came in with a backbone. She was feisty, she was taking charge, and I was here for it. I want to see that moment with Michael. Tom says, Albert, I guarantee you Carly going to dog walk Willow and Nina. Not this Willow. Maybe the listen, Tom, the Willow in the beginning, yes. This Willow that came out, no. This Willow came in with some backbone. I was like, whoa. Like, okay. Eagle fan says Willow has been born for years. They turned her character into something you can dislike compared to her born years being with Michael. Yeah, like I said, I saw her the last 5 minutes. She came in, she was like, yo, doctors, y'all need to sit there and talk to them anymore. Okay, all sorts of questions are going to be going towards me. Exactly. Listen, and I was here for it. You can buy some push ups. I was here for it. And she came in, she had that little snap. She was like, I'm his wife. Okay, I'm in charge of this shit now. And I was like, oh, my, oh, my. Willow in charge. Exactly, Donna. Not this time. Willow's in charge now. And there's nothing Carly can do about it. I'm not gonna lie, it brought me a certain level of satisfaction saying that. From him seeing him as being feisty as much as it making her selfish. Eagle Fang says, out of all the souls, which one is doing good and which one is slacking most? B&B. Days, I feel like Days is kind of number third right now. YNR is actually doing good. GH is killing it for me. But YNR is actually number second. I'm actually enjoying YNR. Days is just getting ahead by a little bit. But to be fair, it's like Born and Beautiful doesn't really have a high bar. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really. Exactly, Jillian, exactly. That's the thing, Eagle. I'll tell you this much though. When why not act being B is being B is bad and she seems like ahead of everyone else. Tom says we're going to be on the same boat when Beyond the Gates come out. Yes, I'm looking forward to that, Tom. February 24th, and I'm going to be reviewing by anyway. I'm going to be reviewing it. Exactly, Jillian. But again, like Born and Beautiful is not a high bar. I tell you that. I tell you this much though. When Y&R is actually doing better than Days, that's a problem. Or we're going to see who your favorite characters are over there, and you're going to know mine. Exactly, Tom. So February is going to be a good month for just a lot of reasons. But yes, that's going to be one of the reasons. All right, now I'm going to sit there and call it a wrap. Um, Members, I'm going to be putting out my video tonight after I'm done with my stream. Riz looked like he already regretting sleeping with Taylor today. Well, that's what happens when you yeah, you said it best. Absolutely, yes, absolutely, Jonathan. Yes, have a good night, Eagle Fang. Have a good night, everyone. I want to thank y'all for joining. This was fun, as always. You know how we do on Friday nights. Um, we cook and we have a good time doing it. So I appreciate everyone. Have a good night, my gorgeous Queen Janet. Have a good night. Have a good night, my gorgeous Queen Janet. Have a good night, my gorgeous Queen Cat Lady. Have a good night, Blackmon. Have a good night, Donna. Have a good night, Cherry Ice Cream. Have a good night, Blackmon. Have a good night, GH Fan. Have a good night, Tom. Have a good night, I Metalhead. Johnson says, join us for another edition of Soul Chat with Albert Bostic. Thank you, Jonathan, my Michael Bourne, to my Victor Newman. Good night, Angel. It was really good to see you again. Thank you for joining. Johnson says, good night, everyone. And hit the like. Yes, hit that like button, okay? Hit that like button. Do not get influenced by my gorgeous Queen Cat Lady, okay? She's, a little feisty, but I still love her. Jade Fan says, have a good night. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I hope that Carly and Willow can compromise because it's not right for Willow to keep Mike away from the family. Yeah, absolutely. That's right. That's my girl, Cat Lady. And I will see y'all in the next stream. And again, tonight, if you're members, putting out that video, my my Drew Kane experience. Yeah. So anyway, have a good night, everyone, and I'll see y'all in the next stream. Members, I will sit there and see y'all tomorrow. Tom says, make sure you show how pity Drew is when you do your. All right, Tom. Have a good night. Have a good night, Ron, and everyone else in this. You know who you are. Laters.